There are a lot of things going on in my life, and I'm just trying not to crash out. Hey y'all, it's Millie and welcome to another video. And I know I told y'all I would never do this, but when I tell you guys I'm trying not to crash out right now, I am trying not to crash out. Because if I crash out, gonna go downhill from here, okay? And right now life is lifing more than life has ever lifed, and I'm not sure how life is lifing so hard all at once on me, and I can't control it because I don't even know why it is. I don't even know how to explain it because I literally just don't know. But what I do know is life is lifing. But before I start, if you guys are new here, hello again. I'm Millie. I attend Full Sail University Online. For graphic design, what I try to do here is whenever I finish one of my classes, I will try, unlike this time, to upload a video kind of giving y'all like a clarity of what the whole class entailed of, okay? We left off at was concepts in advertising or something along the lines of that. So we have project and portfolio 4, okay? We passed the class with an 88.6. Do I remember what this class was about? I do not know, but y'all know I do not come to the party without the receipt. So let me pull up what we did in this class. One, we had an overview, well, 2 overviews. We had phase 1 research and a discussion. We actually passed week 1 with a 93.75. So week 1, we had a Spectracity. It's a theme park. We needed to create a theme park logo, a name and word mark, ride entry signage, and print and digital advertising. That was for 1. Or you could choose like a rail travel, it's like a railroad. Or you could choose like a Mindscape or a tabletop game company, or you could choose healthcare, so like a direct primary care provider. I'm pretty sure I chose the healthcare just because I worked in healthcare, so I thought it would be like a more so easier thing to do. My primary care was called Yours Primary Care. My word mark was Your Health, Your Time, YPC. And this is basically just all the research, competitors, dang, what do you call this? The demographics of everything, like your audience. You had to do analysis of like your target audience and then different type of brands. We had to do sketches, a mood board that kind of described it, key findings from the research, and next steps as to basically what you wanted to do. And that basically summed up week 1 of project and portfolio. For week 2, we had to do the identity and branding. For week 2, it shows that I passed with a 95.65, and we also had like a little discussion board. All right, you had to choose a word, get an image for it. You had to use 3 stock assets into the image that you created. You had to provide the usage and licensing rights for the stock photos you used, and basically like a couple sentences on your intention and your process of doing that. So we're gonna go through phase 2. So first was your research. Phase 2 is was your identity and your branding. So this was my style guide for my primary care. Just more of it, different type of fonts and sizes. My sketches for my user flow in landing page, because that's what you had to create. My Facebook ads and my Twitter ad, and that was basically all. So that right there was week 2. I'm going to go back in so we could see that second assignment that I also had due. I'm pretty sure that my word was remorse. And that's just because I've been going through it. Like life is lifing right now, and that's just the way the kid felt. So The individual was my first asset. The clouds in the back was my second asset. And then I have like a line of rage right here. That was my third. You basically just put it all together and you create just this one asset. And that completed week 2. I actually got a 100 on that assignment. And on the identity and branding, I got a 95 on the dot. For week 3, we had another Know Thy Enemy, which is kind of what we just did. But for this one, we had to use ChatGPT. This was like the week to focus on AI and how AI could help. Input the parameters of your project, the client, their background, product, service type, target audience. So basically everything from research you had to put into ChatGPT. And what I said was the Yours Primary Care is a part of a rapidly growing movement and hopes to improve their delivery of healthcare by removing traditional insurance-based barriers. YPC Providers offers patients a membership for primary care, which involves a flat monthly fee for access to a range of services, including ABCDE, eliminating the frustrations associated with traditional healthcare, blah, 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 blah. GPT gave me a whole creative brief, from the brand essence to themes and messaging ideas to marketing angles to tone of voice, and then you had to write like a reflection for it. So that was the first part of week 3. We got a 100 on that. That was cool. Week 3 was advertising and packaging. So your print ad and 2 digital ads, and then you had to do something else depending on what you chose. So because I picked primary care along with the print, the 2 digital ads, I had to do 3 mobile screenshots or a web landing page. This was my landing page for my primary care. This was my front and back rack for my primary care, the poster, and I'm pretty sure that was it. In all actuality, like, I'm not about to do 3 mobile screenshots. I am so sorry, baby. Week 4, we passed, well, altogether with week 3, we passed with an 80.98. Week 4, we passed with an 81.82. So we had another Know Thy Enemy, which is another discussion. See, research your favorite designer's portfolio, choose the highest quality project, post a link to it, and write a couple sentences describing the designer and how they got to the point of their career. Shared like a screenshot of their work, sent it in, had to reply to people. So I'm not even going to show that because it wasn't really that deep. We got a 100 on that. The final assignment was the cover and introduction to the project, hero of the project. Wash, you're going crazy. Design problem assignment, customer journey map with a summary, user personas, visual research with summaries, brand elements, visual solution 1, visual solution 2, your reflection, and your thank you. So this is where you just had to put everything together, make it great, make it good. I don't know why it looks like this, but it's okay because it's not that deep. We had to write what we use, mind maps, personas. These are all the different personas, mood board, competitors, symbols that were used, and like the meanings of each symbol that you use to make your logo, interface designs, your web landing page, the service web landing page, the front and back rack brochure, Instagram digital ads, and then like your thank you at the end of it, like the challenges you faced, future improvements, and conclusion. So all in all, that was project and portfolio 4. We passed the class with a 88.61, and I wasn't mad about it because I was going through what I was going through. The next class after that was interactive media design and usability. We did pass this class overall with a 90.16, even with life crashing down. So for the first week, we had a reading assignment, and we had a UX research strategy and design project, and we also had an emotional design and user experience. So we had to write about Don Norman, why he was considered the grandfather of UX. You had to find a website and explain like the 3 levels of design. We got an 89.25 on that. The reading assignment, 5% weight, we got a 100. And for the UX research strategy, we had to, interesting. Let me see if I can pull this up. We just had to make like a UX design on 3 different personas after watching a video. So here was my widescreen for my 3 after watching the video. And this was my interactive. So if I open up the correct program that I need, when you press the arrows, everything will change as if like you're flipping through your phone. And for that, we passed with a 83.50. For week 2, we just had 1 assignment. We had to choose one of the following quotes as a focal point for your design. So I chose one, I believe, by Steve Jobs, because hey, Apple. You had to research it, and then you had to sketch out like designs on how you wanted to lay everything out, and you had to make like a color contrast accessibility test. So here was just my research on Steve Jobs, my design sketches. I said Apple, so let's use what I have: a tablet, a phone, and a wallet. My color contrast, these were my first designs. I thought it was pretty dope. So design is not what it looks like. Well, design is not what it looks like and feels like. Design is what works. Steve Jobs on the phone. These were just kind of my designs and my mock-ups of everything, but I ended up changing it by the end of this course. I ended up changing it because, again, like, I'm just going through a whole bunch of things, and I was kind of at that point where I just didn't really care in the moment. Kind of like this class I'm currently taking. It's like I'm going through all this and I'm trying not to crash out, but my will to do the work right now is just not doing it for me. We're staying positive. So week 1 we passed with that 86.36, 86 something. Week 2 we passed with an 89.50. Week 3 we passed with a 83.56. We had to animate the graphics for what we just created. And then we had to learn about NFTs, blockchain technology, and like metaverse, and we had to write a post and basically respond to somebody else. Okay, so yeah, I ended up changing it because I felt like, yeah, I'm like in this shitty mindset right now, but I know I could do better. So I ended up just changing it, and this one is just straight vertical, the other one is horizontal. I'm not going to show you both, but because the vertical one is the one that's popping up now, that's the one I'm going to show y'all. So this is my design, animated, if you will, that I ended up changing it to. I felt like it did more rather than the first design that I had created. Just puzzle pieces, kind of just going as the words pop up, coming into the Apple logo. I thought that was really dope. So yeah, that was week 3. And then week 4, we just had like 2 discussion posts, so it wasn't really that bad. Altogether, we passed the class with a 90.16. This month, today is February 26th, I am in interactive editorial design. The interactive editorial design course teaches students to combine theories and skills taught in previous courses with usability concepts in order to lay out information across multiple types of media. Students will explore how design translates between print and interactive media. So basically, this class just has a lot to do about magazine layouts, baby. And what I will say, Buki, I'm not a fan of this goddamn class. And y'all know that when it comes to me not being a fan of a class, it's just like, cool. And honestly, that's how it's been. But I've been getting the work done. I really want to give y'all like a summary of this class now. That way y'all already have this, but I also still have this one assignment that I have to do. So I don't want to sit here and tell y'all, yeah, I got a 99.10, but by the time the class is actually over, I mean, maybe it'll go down some, maybe it'll go down a lot, depending on how much effort I put into this assignment. But I'm going to try. That's why I got out of work and I came straight here and picked up this Osmo Pocket 3 so I can give y'all this content. So like I said, this is where we are. We have 15 assignments completed out of 16, 2 ungraded. And yeah, we just got that one to do right now. Again, we're past 199.1. And I literally don't have any other complaints. What I will say is congratulations to everybody that says they are starting, and I want to thank y'all so much for coming to me and sharing all the joy and all your nervousness and everything towards you guys starting school. Listen, I first left school in 2013 and I did not start back here at Full Sail until 2022. So damn near 10 years. Like, if I could do it, y'all could do it, especially if you're younger. Listen, get it while you're young. I'm not saying you can't get it when you're older. I'll be 30 this year, so it's like, just get it how you can get it. I'm still kind of deciphering if I want to go or reapply to get my master's, or if I want to take a break. But if I'm deep in school right now, I might as well just keep going, because let somebody that has a master's but no experience get a job that I want, all because I don't have a master's, I'm going to be livid. I always finish it out with telling y'all my GPA. My GPA currently, it was like at a 4.0 for like a clean year and a half, y'all. Like, but then that last assignment, when I forgot to turn it in, or I didn't forget, it's just I thought it was due on Sunday and it was due on Friday, that dropped my drawing down. But we are at a 3.76, so we are right there. We have 7 more months of school and we graduate. Oh, I am so excited. I'm so over it, honestly. Being so excited to graduate just to end up right back in school is crazy business. But I appreciate y'all for watching these videos. I love that you guys are expressing to me just how much this helps you guys in a process of you starting or you trying to get more information. Because again, I started this because when I was looking into graphic design, I didn't see a lot of things for this program. So I want to be one of the reasons that changes and have y'all come along. So I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all have a great day, and I will see y'all in a week. I'll see y'all in a week, and by the middle of next month, we will be in a whole new apartment because we're moving again, unfortunately. But sometimes life is gonna life, and sometimes you just gotta say fuck it. At the end of the day's gotta end, because somewhere in the world someone is going through something way more worse than you. Someone doesn't have the things that you have. Someone doesn't have the ability to be in school. Some don't have a job. Some don't have clothes. Some people don't have anything. So you just gotta be appreciative even in your lowest point, because again, somebody is going through something way more worse than what you are currently. Everything happens for a reason. I will catch y'all at the end of the month, all right? Bye.
Let me be your